Just doing some knife practice, no big deal. This time I'm gonna do two practice knives. The same dealio, bamboo shinai. This one though I cut on purpose. This one got broke in combat. And by the way, the spinny thing, because a lot of people say, well, why do you do the spinny things with the knives? It doesn't make any sense to me. If you didn't notice, the spinny thing is not only for the prettiness of spinning it, it's to put you back into a position for another swing. See? Now, obviously, most people aren't going to go into a knife fight with two knives. But another thing I'll point out, most people don't seem to notice, is I do a lot of practice weapons training. I'm pretty good with weapons, but I do not carry weapons with me. Why? Because I am the weapon when I go screw up. But see, nobody's perfect too. And I've learned to accept that, whereas most people don't. They think they're the most perfect warrior on the planet until somebody bigger takes them down. I say, you never know until we get in the ring. Get in the ring. See, and another thing is I'm still working on my left arm. It's getting better, especially with knives, because knives, they're so small and fast, you have to be ready to rapidly move with them. Now, one thing that I noticed about my knife techniques is they remind me a lot of what I do when I do arnis or kali. Only instead of striking, I do more stabbing. Because with the arnis stick, and this is one of the fun ones, with the arnis stick, you know, you can stab, but all you're gonna feel is that jab in the gut. It's mostly hitting with those. With a knife, the hitting is the slashing. Oh, just stuck myself. It was real. So, yeah. It's really no fun when nobody's fighting you, though. But yeah, the reason why I got two practice ones is so that way I can hand my opponent one and say, come on. The other thing about not carrying weapons with me, I'll teach something really quick, even though I'm not a master or a actual teacher. I mean, I have taught people, so technically I guess I would be a teacher, more like a tutor. I don't think I can be a teacher until a teacher, a master, calls me master and gives me the certificate that proves that I'm a master, so that way I can prove it without having to hurt somebody or kill somebody. But yeah, anyway, I learned to practice with weapons because if you know how a weapon is used, then you know how to take it away. Well, you have a better knowledge of how to take it away. I'm not going to say because you know how to swing a sword or a knife, you know how to take it away from somebody, especially if you're unarmed. Because some idiot will say, oh, let me prove that theory. Hey, Joe, grab that sword. Come on, swing at me. And next thing you know, his head's rolling down the street. No, no, I'm not saying that I haven't done some training like that, but not with real swords. I showed Fred how to disarm somebody with a sword and let him take a sword and try to, a bamboo sword, a shinai. Same thing these are made out of. And I let him come at me with this, and I took it away from him without getting killed or hit. Now, granted, like I said, a weapon for somebody else increases the odds. Oh, left arm. A weapon for somebody else, and you're unarmed, increases the odds for your opponent. That's the reason why they take a weapon. That's the reason why they use the weapon. It's because they already feel inferior, like they can't handle killing you with their bare hands. Me, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure I could kill you with my bare hands. I know many techniques to kill somebody with my bare hands. And I know some disarmament techniques too. But also, how is it self-defense when you're carrying a knife? How is it self-defense when you draw that knife and attack somebody? Okay? The minute you said the word attack, it's no longer defense. So, I'm not saying I don't practice with weapons. I'm not saying that I didn't get good with weapons. I just don't bring a weapon with me because I have no intention on killing anybody unless they attack me, threaten me, and make it so. Okay, that's probably enough time. Yeah, I just wanted to throw a little practice in. I gotta take my girlfriend and her bunny rabbit out to get his little toenails done. He's so cute. His name is Kismet. Have a nice day, everybody.